guys, Chiva here. I'm here with Tony here at Torero Stadium after a UPSL game that we just went to commentate on. We're here.
It's a long Saturday.
San Diego versus Charleston.
We had a training.
It's been a long day for us.
Yeah.
But we got the starting lineup, Tony. No Allen today. Couldn't make it today. I think next week either, or next home game.
Yeah.
But we got Coque Vegas on goal, back in the starting position.
Nice.
You got Elijah Martin on the left.
Okay.
Kyle Adams and Stoneman at center back.
Kyle
and
Adams.
you're gonna have Nick Moon back on right back.
So Kyle Adams played a key role on this
Yes,
Wednesday game. So, you know, a lot of players that repeat some action here in the same game. It's been a long week. That's what I'm going to ask
Landon said, that's why we signed him, so he can play different positions when we need him to. At the center mid, we got Colin Martin along with Alejandro Guido. Then
Nice.
on the right wing position, we're going to have Conway. On the left, we're going to have Mushabani, or vice versa. And then up atop, Amang and Vassell.
Attack, attack, attack.
Starting lineup that they're going with, 4-4-2. It seems to have been working out for San Diego. What are your expectations for this match?
So both teams had some action in the midweek, more rotation from Loyal, I feel, but at the end of the game, they still had to use some of the starters that are playing today. So hopefully that doesn't become a factor. The locals and 109 the Chavos walking by. Hopefully it's not a revenge game for Augie Williams, part of this Charleston Battery squad. Hopefully we don't see him score as we once did here in Torero. But at the end of the day, it's a very strong side. Landon and Nate Miller going all out, trying to get those strikers up front and get early goals and hopefully pile on.
Score-wise, what are you feeling right now?
Score-wise, right now, I feel like a 2-0, like we were saying.
Yeah, I'm feeling a clean sheet today, too. I'm feeling 2-0, 3-0. Hopefully we're right.
You know what else is clean?
Those teas, Big Squeeze lemonade teas.
Shout out Big Squeeze.
There we go. You been painting? Yeah, I can do it.
Your first game you've been to?
Yeah, boys.
No, you've been to other
Good luck,
games?
boys. Good luck, boys. Good luck, boys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Good boys.
It's time to get on your feet, San Diego!
Through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watch.
We just inherently are good at it. We're trying to take over the masses' brains.
All right, so we're here with new Alan, 2 balls and Underwood. Alan, are you enjoying the match so far?
Started coloring my beard a bit.
Yeah.
And
Thank you for joining us, Drew. Happy birthday again.
Thanks,
You got a win delivered in the Open Cup.
I know.
These guys also, the opponents, lost in the Open Cup, so that's good. What are your thoughts and feelings going into the game?
I think we are in a very good position here. This is them attacking, as I'm literally saying this, having a corner, but like we feel like we're in a very good game to get 3 points. The question is just, can we close with an opponent who's maybe weakened, or maybe just a viper on the road, right, where they're just ready to jump and get you. So
A lot of
part of this.
A lot of firepower. Tumi Moshabani, Vassell, Guido up front. You got Moon on there, Conway.
6 days, 3 games, right? So this is the end of that spurt where you are just feeling it as a club. Like, hey, we just survived practice to get to the next game, right? So that's where I'm very curious to see how they come out here tonight and play here in front of the home crowd. Home crowd is, you know, feeling it, but it's also, again, long week, and hopefully they can pull out, 3 points pretty easily.
How do you feel seeing Augie Williams wearing a different uniform?
He looks wrong, especially when he's coming towards our goal, right?
Well, I'll tell you, he's not going to score.
I would hope that he has his form from certain parts of the year here.
He scores right now.
Yeah, no, that's why
you almost did that.
Yeah.
Tony's trying to create
new
memes.
I do that a lot.
He created a meme on Wednesday, so he's just.
I saw that. Nothing else to say.
Well, I mean,
so what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm doing media tonight for the locals. Normally it's our man John Gross, who is just a ninja who's just around with his camera, but he decided tonight to go as a supporter, which I respect, and I push him to do as often as he can because he really loves to shoot us and document, but some nights he likes to be a fan. So tonight I'm trying to document as best I can. Obviously a very shoddy representation compared to John, but that was my job today. So I'm doing that for our supporter group.
Right ahead, looking for Vassell. Among, into the 18. Moshibani is crashing, and there's the first one of the night!
We've been talking about the team goal. This first touch by Kyle Vassell. Lovely touch. He gets it to Among, who gets through traffic. A little ball that squirts out. Vassell's ready to hit it, but Toomey comes in with his left foot, puts it near post.
Get it?
11th minute, Toomey Moshibani by the same number on the back of his jersey scores, slots it into the left-hand side of the goalkeeper, 1-0 San Diego Loyal.
That's why you got to clean it up in front of the net. That's why you have to get the ball out, is because you have a team like this where you have 3 attacking players that are all very dangerous. Thomas tries to skip it in, gets pushed out, and then falls right to Toomey. Kyle was there as well, and you're going to sweep it home there anytime.
Toomey Moshibani is looking like he's going to be another leading scoring season for San Diego Loyal so far. This guy's killing it, man. He's playing way better than year 1, better than year 2 so far. So far, San Diego Loyal dominant over Charleston.
So it's a good first 10, 12 minutes here at Torero. Hopefully there's more of those goals. I predicted 2-0. I mean, at this point,
I said second half goals would be better because I would be more in the section to shoot them.
Yeah.
So now I'm disappointed I'm not over there with my friends. But it looks like a fun celebration, and they keep getting louder. So that's all I want. So
those are your guys.
Hey, we're your friends.
Hey, you're also my friends, but there's more friends over there. Here's another friend. Hey,
But yeah, guys, San Diego up 1-0 right now in the first 50 minutes of the game. So I think there's plenty more to come.
Hopefully.
Good stuff.
Setting it in! Oh, the cross is off the post! And buried home! Thomas Simone! 2-0 San Diego!
All right, guys, 2-0 San Diego Loyal in the first 25 minutes. A goal by Among. I guess it's going to be an own goal, right? It hit the goalkeeper off the post in his leg and went in.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that goal?
I'm a goal magnet. Apparently, I have to stay here through the rest of the end because I just bring in the goals, right? I suck the ball into the net, as I think our coach has said before. So I'm slowly losing my neutrality over here. It's just slowly opening up to where we almost have a West End supporter section. But it's been really fun to watch, and I just need to get back over there. But again, we need to keep scoring. So I'll be here for a minute, but pretty
sacrifice
impressive.
You got to take.
Pretty impressive, but again, it's sloppy. Just like clean up in front of the goal, right? We're taking advantage of the fact that they're not cleaning up the balls going in the net.
Un gol de carambola, as we say in Mexico. It was a pinball type of goal, hitting the post, going off the goalkeeper. It was weird. We have a foul here. San Diego Loyal keeping attack, keeping pressing, keeping the pedal to the metal. It's painting to be a 9-0 game at this point. Hopefully Landon Donovan will be finally happy with the amount of goals that they get and the chances they create for once.
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Hey Landon, would you like
Happy
your 9-0
landing. It's always a
scoreline?
good landing.
I feel we could have scored
We had 8
more.
expected goals, but we got 9, so we feel pretty good. Here's another chance setting up right here, right? So
I want to get this
gonna be
one.
nuts. Go full Chelsea 6-0.
Yeah, after getting
Curb stomped.
rocks. Yes. Yes.
Kyle's playing like he wants more tacos.
Fueled.
He's just like, I tasted my people's food now. Now I have the meat in me, and the meat will deliver on the field. So again, like, I'm just a believer in meat to mouth. That's what it's all about here. We're just seeing the fruition on the field.
We should have him on for like a taco tasting.
Right. different hot sauces.
Yeah.
Do like hot ones, but with tacos.
Well, Charlie shit talked me because I'm not Mexican enough because I don't like hot stuff and it's salsa.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. We were doing well. Now we are doing something.
I can only imagine.
Guido sends it in low. Vassell fires home! Sneaks it right in! 3-1 San Diego!
I'll be in the middle because hey.
We're changing it up.
3-1. I told Drew it would be nice to go into the half 3-1. And what happened? Kyle Vassell inside the box, cleaning everything up as you were saying. You got Toomey scoring. You got Among scoring. Now you got Kyle Vassell hitting the Ric Flair and celebrating. Tell us, what do you think about this?
Off a set piece. Off a set piece, guys.
Goal magnet over here. I need to go back to the other end on the other half, guys, because I'm just a goal magnet.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, no, you have to. We'll see you there on the second half so far. A good match, chippy at times. It's a really good atmosphere here on the pitch, in the stands. So
Great first half for Loyal.
Great first half. Very fun. Very
Done
fun.
very well.
Love it.
Drawn up the plan. Keep doing it.
Responders who consistently go above and beyond to provide medical services to our San Diego community. Please.
You're the black. You're the stay.
All right, we're in the 59th minute according to Alan Underwood. 58 minutes and 36 seconds. So far in the half, it's still 3-1. You have Nico Boxel subbing in, Evan Conway on a yellow coming out. That means that you put Nick Moon up front. Then you get, as you have an action maybe happening here, there was a shout for a penalty. We have the footage. Seemed clear. Here comes San Diego Loyal once again, getting a rebound for a corner. What do you think of San Diego Loyal in the second half?
I just can't miss any more goals, so this guy's gonna kill me. So far the second half has been electric, man. San Diego Loyal is keeping up with what they left off in the first half, which is sometimes you don't see that from San Diego Loyal. So it's very nice to see for once.
Exactly. So it's 59th minute, 60th minute here in the second half. Corner, we'll see what happens. Hopefully this extends the lead into a 4-1. That'd be a good night, a good result. Hopefully, again, Planet will be happy with the result. But we'll see.
Yeah, I've yet to see a complete trashy from San Diego Loyal live.
That's right.
Again, Apolaka for Schmidt at minute 72.
So 75th minute for San Diego Loyal, still 3-1. The match is getting a little tighter. There are some substitutions for Charleston. Has there been substitutions for Loyal?
Yeah, Jack Blake came on for
Toomey Moshabani.
Yeah.
As we have San Diego Loyal approaching again. Among went down, looked for a pretty hard foul. As you have San Diego Loyal here, Vassell up at top of the half moon. Vassell with the left. Vassell with the left! Oh my God, Kyle Vassell with the little salsa maneuver. Kyle Vassell had all the time in the world. Shoots with his left foot. Those are the goals that we saw Kyle score on those highlight reels. Good, nice, hard shots outside of the box. Nothing for the Charleston goalkeeper to do. This is now 4-1. 4-1 here at home. It's the crucial 3 points. What an absolute wonderful run. These last 3 games for Loyal, amazing.
Qué pinche golazo, Kyle. Te jalaste, compita.
Styling and profiling Kyle Vassell. This was the game we should have given him the title.
This was the game. No, the title motivated him.
The title motivated him. It's the title that got him into it.
Yes,
Smoking
sir.
Skulls title. Your probable at this point goal scoring champion. At this rate, Kyle Vassell comes to the
coming up right now.
to the applause of the fans. You should probably take a picture of him coming now. It'd be great. 75th, 76th minute. Great game here in San Diego. Can't ask for much more. This is what you signed up for when you have these players. Andrew Carlton now coming on. We'll see what happens in the last couple of minutes.
If it starts to fall, yell at me. And
I
I'll
got
grab
you.
it.
Yeah, 100%. It was the title, wasn't it?
Hold it by the plastic.
It was the title.
And the tackle.
Thank
Title
you.
and the tackle.
Oh, there you go.
Go ahead, Tony.
All right, Kyle, you bagged yourself a brace this evening, a second man of the match for the locals, a second growler. Take me through your headspace right now. What is going through your mind after a good Loyal performance?
Good question. Thinking about Wednesday now. Just about winning on Wednesday. Never get too high, never get too low. Just enjoy the moment. Of course, it's a great win. They're a tough team. But now we're on to Wednesday.
Take me a little bit through that Ric Flair celebration in the first half with the first goal.
You know, I love wrestling, so like hopefully I'll bring out a few more celebrations this season. You know, I start with the Ric Flair because that's just on that's my go-to. But hopefully score a few more goals and I'll do some more ones.
Kyle, next big game against LA Galaxy for the Oakland Cup. How do you feel about that?
I think the next big game's on Wednesday against Oakland, to be honest. So I think we concentrate on that game, and then we got Tampa away. And then we'll deal with the Galaxy game. Of course, it's a big game for the manager, and you know it's a historic game. But it's going to be a historic game. But let's start with the first game on Wednesday.
Thanks, Kyle.
Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend.
Cheers, Kyle.
Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Landon. What's up, guys?
Go ahead.
You guys good mics?
All right, perfect. Landon, great performance here at Torero. You've had a string of 3 very important games in a row in this last couple of days. Tell me about what you're happy with the performance of your team in the last couple of days, especially today.
Playing 3 games in a week is challenging. We've had a bit of that already this year, so it does make it challenging. I'm most proud that we just got up emotionally for all 3 games and won all 3. So that is a sign of a good team. We're not perfect yet. We're striving to keep getting better and better, but I thought overall we have taken what teams are giving us and punishing them. So if teams, almost every game this year, teams have come after us and pressed us, and we say no problem, we won't be the San Diego Loyal of last year where we have all the ball, we'll just go score 4 goals on you. And so if teams do that, we're doing a good job of punishing them, and that's important. You got to score the goals when they do that.
Alright guys, well San Diego Loyal won 4-1 against Charleston. It was a great game. Like Lyman said, not the perfect game yet, but it's a great start to getting to perfect. Is there ever going to be a perfect game?
I don't think there's ever going to be a perfect game for Landon unless it's a 9-0 clean sheet that absolutely gets dominated with 95% possession.
100% passing.
Yeah, exactly. So always improving, always getting better. I do think that this team is rolling on a good cylinder right now. They're very well oiled in all fronts. Coke in the back is a safety net, and up front you have the attack that's just lethal. Amon, Moon again making those runs that are just
being a great leader out there.
It's crazy.
And playing almost 90 minutes.
Not even mentioning man of the match with the brace, Kyle Vassell, who you saw with an interview. So San Diego Loyal move on. They're going to have an away match against Oakland, up in Oakland away.
Wednesday, and then Saturday next week against Louisville. Which is a rematch, right? Because they lost against Louisville last season.
Bullshit goal.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Here we go. It's not stopping. And then you have Open Cup on the 19th against Galaxy.
Road trip.
So that's going to be fun. Hopefully we get ourselves some credentials, and we'll see most of you guys up there. And thank you for all the love. It was the first game back home since that fantastic interview. And I really hope and love the fact that things came together and things are healing. So good to see 109 rocking. Good to see the stadium. I think this is the amount of people. This is the core fan base of San Diego Loyal this year.
Oh, for sure.
And that's a good amount. So shout out to you guys, 100%.
All right, well, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to this video. Thank you guys for all the love and support. We appreciate every single one of you. Thank you.
Gracias. I don't want to go over there and go for it. Thank you.